Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new 2020 mid-engine Corvette. We have not changed the essence of Corvette. Corvette is all about freedom and the call of the open road. It is a designed in America, built in America, road-going private jet with first-class seating for two that will take you places you never thought you would go. In short, the Corvette is an attainable dream car. That has been true for 66 years, and the 2020 Stingray makes that truer than ever.
Corvette has always been about beautiful design, leading technology, amazing performance, at an unbelievable value. I know many of you are wondering where the new Corvette will be priced. Yes. While we're not ready to announce all the pricing details, hang on. What I can share with you tonight is this. When the 2020 Corvette Stingray goes on sale in the US, it will start at less than $60,000.
It's finally here, the 2020 C8 Corvette. Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. It's a massive deal for General Motors. And here are the headline figures and stats you need to know. Base price, starting under $60,000 for this Stingray model. Right now, there's just one engine option, a 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8 called LT2. It produces 490 horsepower or 495 horsepower with the optional performance exhaust and 470 pound-feet of torque. That engine is paired exclusively to an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Sorry, manual purists, no 7-speed stick in this Stingray, at least not yet. More on that in the future, though. Beyond the sub $60,000 price point and the naturally aspirated LT2 engine, 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, there are a bunch of options for this vehicle as you'd expect for a Corvette. This is the basic Stingray model behind me, though next to it is the optioned up Z51 Performance package. Much like the current Z7 Corvette, the Z51 is an optional package that adds a lot of track day inspired goodies to it. Bigger tires, bigger wheels, bigger brakes, electronically controlled slip differential, retuned suspension, and improved aerodynamics that produce real downforce. Unfortunately, specific pricing has not yet been announced in the C8 Corvette, especially for that Z51 car, which is definitely the one to get. It looks way cooler and has way more function and performance jammed into it than the basic car. Though obviously anyone who ends up with a C8 Corvette basic Stingray or otherwise, absolutely very pleased with their vehicle because wow, the response this thing has been getting is amazing. People are freaking out about this car, and rightfully so. We all thought Corvette was going to be massively upmarket, and they may do so with future models, but having a sub $60,000 starting price point is awesome. It keeps the current Corvette owners, the longtime fans, the diehards, it keeps them vested with the brand because it means they can still swing one. Though obviously if you option it up, you can get all the performance goodies one would expect from a proper mid-engine sports car. Almost supercar at this point. Alright, so we are inside the new Corvette right now. I'm amazed at how driver focused this whole cabin is. If you notice, all the controls, everything is canted towards the driver. It feels like you're in a cockpit. Perhaps the most interesting thing here is definitely the HVAC controls, which are all along this panel here. You have your temperature control, your heated, your cooled seats, your automatic climate control, your fan speed, your AC, all that. It's all right here, and that's been very divisive on the internet. But I have to say, sitting in the car, my hand naturally sits right here, which is right in the middle of these controls. So it absolutely does make sense when you're actually in the car sitting in it. This is actually a pretty clever piece of packaging. Then you obviously have your transmission controller here, and the steering wheel, which is filled with buttons for all things you expect from a contemporary GM vehicle, your stereo controls, your radio controls, things like that. I have to say, the quality of the materials in this vehicle is definitely the best we've ever seen in a Corvette. I mean, this removable roof panel, for example, has this thick padded insulation in white Alcantara. It's gorgeous, and this cabin is so quiet because people are basically screaming outside this car now, freaking out about it, but it's very quiet in here. Additionally, this car has the optional competition seats, which I think are gorgeous. The nice thing about this new mid-engine layout is that it's been able to change the entire interior packaging in this vehicle, and it actually offers an extra inch of legroom versus the current C7. So what do all those stats and figures mean in the real world? Well, really strong performance as you come to expect from Corvette. With that 495 horsepower engine and quick shifting dual clutch automatic transmission, this car does 0 to 60 under 3 seconds, which is absolutely supercar territory. I mean, if you think back, that's as fast as the 2019 Corvette CR1, which produces 755 horsepower. Of course, that's just a testament of switching to the mid-engine layout, as well as having that quick shifting dual clutch automatic transmission. You have all that weight on the rear wheel, gives it a lot more grip off the line, and when you factor that quick shifting transmission, well, it's going to be game over for everyone. And everyone absolutely includes Porsche, who is probably freaking out right now because, again, with that sub $60,000 price point, this thing is going to kill both the Cayman and the 911 in terms of performance, stats, looks objectively, and everything else. This is an absolute game changer for Chevrolet and a total knockout.